What?
Right.
There's more soccer in this movie than She's All That has dancing, dog.
She's the man. Yeah.
Oh no, the one with the cheerleading one. I think that one's called She's All That. That's all right. That's okay. You're gonna pump my gas someday.
No, I
That
haven't watched that one. Yeah, you're right. It's probably She's All That.
What?
Yeah, who's in it?
What? I'm about to give you an experience.
Who's in it?
I can't remember. That was too long time ago.
But She's All That. The title sounds familiar though.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. It's the one with the Freddie Prinze Jr. Okay,
that's the one that has that "Kiss Me" song, right?
I believe so. Am I wrong as well? Because now it's a different movie. Just now I've ruined myself. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because for me, like Freddie Prinze Jr. soccer.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. No, not soccer. I meant as in for Bring It On. There we go. Bring It On. The OG Bring It On.
On with Mary Jane Watson.
I believe so. Yes. But like the first one.
Why am I forgetting people today? What's her name again? That beautiful woman. What's her name again?
And this is the one where people got mad at her, not for the movie, but because of what she said, like this year or last year, where she was like, it was unfair that Peter Parker got money for Spider-Man 2, more money than her in Spider-Man 2, because when she joined in, she had just made money from She's All That, and it's like, he's the main character. I'm gonna need you to shut up.
She got the money from Bring It On.
Well, basically, the idea was, yes, Kirsten Dunst was basically complaining because whatchamacallit didn't have any energy behind him. What's his name?
Tobey Maguire
didn't have any heat behind him. You know what I mean? Whereas she did, because she just come from
a hit movie. Spider movie got hit on him. What is she
exactly? That's why the comic book community went, what are you talking about? The comic book community.
Okay, look. Yeah. For me, I'll always have an issue with unequal pay when it comes to Hollywood films, because I feel like the main lead and the female lead should get at least around the same amount. So yes, I agree with that. James Franco also has been acting since he was like Freaks and Geeks era, dog.
Thing is, you're never gonna win that fight because it's how much you can get.
It's how much you negotiate, yeah.
Yes, how much you negotiate, because there's no way because Julia Roberts can name her number. At some point, she was not just the highest paid actress,
not anymore.
The highest paid actor in history.
Yeah,
and
in the 90s,
Jennifer Lawrence.
In the 90s, yes.
Exactly. And then it became Jennifer Lawrence.
Was that before Jim Carrey or after Jim Carrey? Because I know at a point Julia Roberts held it down for like a while.
Yeah.
She was like probably
I think it was after Jim Carrey. It was
millionaire actor.
I want to say it was after Dumb and Dumber.
She was one of the first millionaire actors.
Mm-hmm. Oof, it was a tricky one because I think it was after. Because I'm pretty sure Pretty Woman.
Yeah, no, it was definitely after Julia Roberts, because I think Julia Roberts around Notting Hill, she was still getting a lot of money, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And even with because I don't know what happened with Pretty Woman, but
that was 1999.
Pretty Woman, no ways.
No, 1999. No, Pretty Woman was like 1994. Notting Hill was 99.
No, Pretty Woman was like 80 something or early 90s. Right?
Dog. It was definitely early 90s, but like 94, not like 80s.
Really?
Nah, fuck, wait. Ready for War? What the fuck? And that's a Julia Roberts movie. What Julia Roberts movie is called Ready for War from 1994?
I have no
Sophia
idea.
Loren. Have you ever heard of that?
No, never.
Ready to Wear. Still. And anyway, let me just find Pretty Woman.
But I think you might be right, because Runaway Bride, I think.
Maybe you're right. It's 1990.
You see, 1990, right? So I think Runaway Bride came out when? 98?
That would have been long after.
Yeah, because she did My Best Friend's Wedding. She did a couple of those.
No, Runaway Bride is 99. Much later.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yes.
That's much later. But Dumb and Dumber is not 2000. It's 94. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber is 94. And that was basically peak Jim Carrey.
Jim probably made because he did Dumb and Dumber and The Mask, I think, the same year.
94, yes. It was The Mask. That was peak Jim Carrey right there.
Yeah, so he made his 20 million, I think, or so, something like that in 94. So when did Julia Roberts then make her millions? Was it 90? maybe 95 around there.
Okay, yeah, here we go. I just Googled peak Jim Carrey. It's kind of funny actually. In the 90s,
Yeah.
most dominant film actor from
Yes.
1994, three Juggernauts.
Yep. Ace
So 94
Ventura.
was the big one, and then Pretty Woman was 90, and then Runaway Bride was 99. So
Yeah.
he's in between. He's somewhere inside. So yeah, 1994 was the three big ones. Then 95 was Batman, and then it's someone else. Okay, I almost lost my mind. Ace Ventura was also 95. Ace
Really?
Ventura was 95.
Yeah. Yes.
And then Cable Guy was 96. Liar Liar was 97.
Yeah.
Truman
And
Show was 98.
Batman, when was Batman was what, 98, 99?
Yeah. Batman was, I mentioned it just now. I mentioned Batman Forever was 95. Yo, 95 was actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the 90s were basically his. And then I think it fell apart with Man on the Moon. I think that's when it stopped.
Okay, so she made 20
And
million.
then,
Julia Roberts made 20 million salary per movie for Erin Brockovich. So from Erin Brockovich came out in, was it like 2000? Yes, in 2000. So Jim made millions before Erin Brockovich. But to Julia Roberts' credit.
but Erin Brockovich feels like the end. It wasn't the beginning. Erin
Yeah,
Brockovich
that's what
was
I'm
the
saying.
end.
It came out in 2000. So what I wanted to say is the difference between these two is Julia Roberts made 20 million in one film, like Erin Brockovich.
Yeah.
Whereas Jim Carrey had to do Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, and Ace Ventura, I think, for him to get the 20 million. So,
So
you're
basically
right.
what you're saying is, yeah, Julia
So
Roberts
you're right.
is bigger than
Julia
Jim
Roberts
Carrey,
was
yes.
the first, even though you
Yeah.
could say that maybe their net worths were probably similar at that time, but how they acquired that money was different.
And I would argue Jim Carrey probably had a better 90s run.
No, he definitely had a better 90s run, but his
negotiation was
was less than Julia Roberts'
exactly
worth. Because
but
I mean, think about it.
Run.
Who had better acting? Okay, apart from obviously, guys.
I feel like saying acting chops is unfair.
Apart from Meryl Streep. Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, remember Jim. This is actually a discussion I've had with myself because I'm a crazy person many times. But Jim Carrey is the master of the mask. It's kind of crazy that whenever this man, no one can wear prosthetics better than Jim Carrey can. Whether it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, whether it's The Mask.
I mean, Eddie Murphy is on the same level. I wouldn't say he's better.
No.
I wouldn't say he's better. But I would say that
I feel like you're talking quantity now. But can you really tell me that Eddie Murphy's face shifts as often and as well as Jim Carrey?
You didn't talk about shifting of the face. You were talking about prosthetics.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean quantity. I meant quality. The ability to still act. Because you have to remember something. There's the two Dr. Seuss movies. The Cat in the Hat, which was Mike Myers.
Mike Myers, yes.
And his face was barely moving. That man's a good actor, but his face could barely move under that mask, and it looked terrible.
So you're talking about being animated
face-wise? I'm talking about
but you see, that's not what you said initially. But I do get what you're saying, though. Maybe
facial
it's because I cut you off.
Yes. Facial control is such a power that Jim Carrey has.
No, like, guys, Jim Carrey is a living cartoon. He's a cartoon come to life. There's no one who can outact Jim Carrey. I don't care who you are. Jim Carrey can be extremely serious with a movie like the Lucky Number 7 or whatever. What was it? The Number 7 or whatever. Then he can be very funny.
It's just 7, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think it was the Lucky 7. The number 7.
You're talking about 23, aren't you? Is that 23?
The number 23, no?
Yeah, I think it's 23. You think of Lucky Number 11 and 7, but there's a movie called 23, which Jim Carrey's the drama with the serial killer.
I think it's called The Number 23. Directed by...
Yes, Number 23, yes. 2007.
It was directed by the same guy who directed Batman and Robin and
Joel Schumacher, there we go.
Yes, Batman Forever. R.I.P. Joel Schumacher, man.
You made trash, but we still love you.
I don't think it was trash. I think it was...
Batman Forever, I mean. But Falling Down is a masterpiece.
Wait. Did you say Batman Forever or Batman and Robin? Which one is the trash?
Oh yeah, that's right. Batman. He made both though. Batman and Robin is the
Look,
trash.
for me, I would say if you're a child, those movies are great.
If you're 4, then forever, then Batman and Robin makes sense. Though I'm not gonna hate Batman Forever. I think Jim Carrey actually did a good job with what he was given. I will not take that away from
I
him.
also think Val Kilmer did a great job.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what's so weird about all of this? Actually, it's not even weird. One thing we hardly mention about all Batman movies is none of the Alfred actors suck.
That's true. There's never been a bad Alfred. And has there ever been a bad Commissioner Jordan? Do you know how bad you have to be a bad Commissioner Gordon?
There's never been a bad Commissioner Gordon either.
Yeah. And
So,
how many have they? How many Batmans had a bull?
a bull.
The Gordon's partner that's always corrupt.
Oh,
One-
Bullock.
Yeah. Okay. Christopher Nolan Batman had. No, that's it. No.
Wait,
think
there
it's
was a
only
Bullock
him.
there? Harvey Bullock?
Yeah. In the first movie, his partner
Yeah.
is Harvey Bullock.
Oh,
The one they
really?
snatch up, the chubby guy. Yeah. That's
Oh,
Bullock.
yes. You're right.
I think that's the only one. No?
Maybe that's the only one. Because I mean, if you think about it, we do know a few characters.
Mhm.
Guys, it's a tiny tangent. Please bear with us. We do know there's a few characters in the Gotham Police Department. There's
Yeah.
Flash, there's
Mhm.
Bullock,
Yes.
there's Renee Montoya,
Yes.
and then there's the black guy as well. I forgot his name, but there is a black guy. I forgot his name.
But we're talking
recently.
like low-key cartoon / comic Batman
Yes.
policeman. Because remember, it's not just Gordon, guys. It's not
No,
just Gordon.
yeah. Come
There's
on,
other
no.
people that Batman has to interact with.
Yes. The ones that I've mentioned now, definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there was even one cartoon with the storyline about, I think it's a comic as well, with the one with the security guard that's in Arkham Asylum that turns out to be a real problem. And then this time Bruce Wayne has to save the day because he turns
Really?
out he's abusing the prisoners. Like to the point where these psychopaths are scared to even snitch on
Oh,
him.
because he was like a vigilante of sorts there. But I think that was the cartoon, you're right. I don't think it was
Yeah, I think that was the cartoon. I don't know why
Yeah.
I think it's in the comic as well. Maybe because I've been listening to these guys. Because I can't afford comics, I have to listen to the comic guys talk.
Yeah. Like comics explained, no?
You
Like
know,
those
the
guys.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be wrong with that one, but I'm not sure. But yes.
You could be right.
Yeah.
But I think I know the character you're talking about. This big guy who's basically
and then
taking
they
the
had
law
to
into
get him
his own
fired,
hands.
basically. Yes. And then Bruce Wayne, instead of Batman, had to take control. And then
Okay.
Yeah. That was
Anyway.
random, guys. Now I want to talk about falling down because look at this list of Schumacher: A Time to Kill, Phone Booth, Fatliners,
Great.
Falling Down, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Some of the movies that you've mentioned there are great. Phone Booth is brilliant.
Dog. Phone Booth. Like, to me as a writer, the fact that they managed to get so much out of a movie with a guy sitting in a phone booth is crazy. Because
I mean, look, I'll put Phone Booth on the same level as like a Panic Room because
yes,
in scope it's just a room or it's just a phone booth. It's kind of like what Ice Cube started introducing. Like, we're just gonna make a film about a day, Friday. We're gonna call it Friday.
Yes.
Or Barbershop. Everything happens in one day. The first Barbershop movie.
But then again, I think what Ice Cube was trying to do was a low-key, like, hey, white people, this is what black people kind of go through. Do you know what I mean?
100. And
that's what he was going for.
Yeah.
So it was more of a documentary, a day in the life of a black man, to which white people were like, oh,
100%.
Is that what it's like?
No, and his whole point was the hood doesn't have to be all violent.
True.
Yeah.
Very true, actually. That's actually a great way of looking at it, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, there's so much cool stuff here. But yeah, anyway, guys, believe it or not, by the time you're done, you're going to be better filmmakers.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, I hope so. I mean, Rob is the more technical one out of the both of us. So I hope you guys will learn a lot.
What do you mean? You got it right more than me on like 5 different occasions in that one discussion.
Dude, you know, when it comes to trivia, I'm the guy. But when it comes to technical stuff, you are the guy.
Dog, you'll know more than me before I know it, bro.
We'll see.
But back to the film, if anyone even remembers where we were.